Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I want to talk to you about a book, Mankiw's Principles of Economics. The second you hear the word economics, you're probably already reaching for the next video. You're thinking, that's an economist's job. What does that have to do with me? I don't trade stocks. I don't run a business. Why would I need to learn economics? But here's something that might surprise you. This book is called Principles of Economics. But at its core, it's not really a book about money. It's a book about choices, about how to make better decisions when your time, money, and energy are limited. Should you work late tonight or go home to see your family? Should you take the job that pays more but is farther from home? Should you order takeout again or finally cook? These are all choices, and economics is the science of studying choices. Mankiw opens the book with what he calls the 10 principles of economics. They run through the entire book. Since it was first published in 1998, this book has been adopted by more than 300 universities worldwide, and it actually set 2 Guinness World Records for the largest advance ever paid for an economics manuscript and for how fast it became a bestseller. But here's the amazing part. It's nothing like those dry, formula-packed textbooks. It explains, in language anyone can understand, the problems we all deal with every day. So today, I'm going to break down 5 tools from this book, 5 ways of thinking that will change how you make decisions. But first, let's talk about why you need them. Have you ever done this? You're out shopping, you see a jacket. Normally $80, now it's 50% off. You think, this is such a good deal, I'd be crazy not to buy it. You buy it. You wear it twice. It's been sitting in your closet ever since. Or maybe this. You've been torn between 2 job offers for a week. You finally pick job A. 2 days later, you're already convinced job B was the better choice. None of this is because you're dumb or because your self-control is bad. It's because your brain has bugs built into how it makes decisions. Traditional economics assumes people are rational actors, that we calmly weigh the pros and cons and pick whatever's objectively best. But that's not how real life works. We get swayed by emotion. We fall for cognitive biases. Behavioral economics has a name for one of the biggest ones: loss aversion. Losing $100 hurts way more than finding $100 feels good, even though it's the same amount of money. 50,000 years ago, a loss could mean starving to death. So our brains became wired to fear loss above almost everything else. That's why you keep holding a stock that's tanking, even though logic says sell and cut your losses. Because selling makes the loss real, and you'd rather watch it crash to 0 than admit defeat. That's why you sit through a terrible 2-hour movie after paying $18 for the ticket. Leaving would save you 2 hours, but your brain screams, I already paid, I can't just leave. Most of the time, we're not making rational decisions. Some ancient, primitive part of our brain is making them for us. So what do we do about it? That's exactly what these 5 tools are for. Mankiw's first principle: people face trade-offs. Sounds obvious, right? But here's the catch. Most people never actually calculate what they're giving up. That leads to his second principle. The cost of something is what you give up to get it. Economists call this opportunity cost. In plain terms, opportunity cost is the value of the best option you didn't choose. Say you spend 2 hours scrolling short-form videos tonight. On the surface, that costs you $0. But what's the opportunity cost? It's whatever you could have done instead: reading, exercising, learning a skill that might eventually earn you an extra $1,000. So the real cost of those 2 hours wasn't 0. It was $1,000. Or think about grad school. Tuition and living expenses might run $50,000 a year, but the real cost is $50,000 plus the salary you gave up by not working instead. If you could have earned $70,000 a year, your actual cost of that year isn't $50,000. It's $120,000. Mankiw gives a great example: young athletes who drop out of school to go pro. From the outside, it looks like a waste of education. But for them, Staying in school has a massive opportunity cost because their potential earnings from playing are enormous. Leaving is actually the rational choice. This is why just look at the salary as bad career advice. A high-paying job with a brutal commute and zero growth is quietly charging you an opportunity cost you're not accounting for. Add up the growth, the connections, the stress, and the hours it eats out of your life. That's when you see the real picture. Behind every yes is a string of no's. Every time you face a choice, don't just ask what you get by doing it. Also, ask what you're giving up. Compare both the sides, and you'll make a genuinely clear-headed decision. Now, here's another problem. A lot of decisions aren't do it or don't. They're how much. You're not choosing between studying and not studying tonight. You're choosing between 1 hour, 2 hours, or 3. That's where Mankiw's third principle comes in. Rational people think at the margin. A marginal change just means a small adjustment, a little more or a little less. The benefit of doing one more unit is the marginal benefit. The cost is the marginal cost. Keep going as long as the benefit outweighs the cost, and stop once they're equal. One of the best real-world examples is airlines. A 200-seat plane costs $100,000 to fly one route. That's $500 per seat on average. Does that mean tickets below $500 are a loss? Not necessarily. Because once the plane is scheduled to fly anyway, the marginal cost of filling one more empty seat is close to zero. So if someone's willing to pay even $80 for it, the airline should sell it. That's exactly why last-minute discount fares exist. Bring that back to your own life. Most people quit their diets because they think in all or nothing terms. They eat one extra slice of pizza, decide today's ruined, and binge the rest of the day. But the marginal damage of one slice is tiny. Eat a bit more today, a bit less tomorrow, and it evens out. The real disaster isn't the extra slice. It's quitting entirely because of it. Same with studying or working out. You don't need a perfect day. You just need a day slightly better than yesterday. That's the whole wisdom of marginal thinking. Don't aim for perfect, aim for a little better than yesterday. Opportunity cost and marginal thinking will already solve most of your decision-making problems. But there are 3 more tools worth knowing. The first, incentives. Mankiw's fourth principle, people respond to incentives. An incentive is anything that changes the benefit or cost of doing something. Raise the payoff, and more people do it. Raise the cost, and fewer do. Here's the catch most people miss. You get what you incentivize for, not necessarily what you intended. Car salespeople earn commission, so the higher the price, the more they make, which pushes them to sell hard, but can also push some to withhold information. It's not that they're bad people. The incentive changed, so the behavior changed. This explains why you can't put your phone down while scrolling short-form video. The platform engineered a precise incentive system, with new content, every swipe, and instant feedback from likes and comments. Your brain is locked into that loop on purpose. Once you understand this, you can design your own incentive system. Want to read more? Put the book on your nightstand instead of a shelf, lowering the cost of starting. Give yourself a small reward for finishing a chapter, raising the payoff. Want to scroll less? Leave your phone in another room, raising the cost. The second tool, comparative advantage. Even if you're better than someone else at literally everything, working together can still benefit both of you. What matters isn't who's better overall, it's who's relatively better at what. Say you're the most capable person at your company. Best at the work, best at management. You still shouldn't do everything yourself. Hand off what you're only decent at and focus on what creates the most value. That's exactly why top CEOs hire assistants. The CEO's time is too expensive to spend writing emails, so the assistant writes them while the CEO focuses on strategy. Total output goes up for everyone. For the rest of us, the lesson is the same. Stop trying to be great at everything. Find the one thing you're genuinely best at and outsource the rest. A lot of people think doing everything themselves saves money, but once you calculate the opportunity cost, it's often the most expensive way to live. The third tool, supply and demand. Prices don't come from a business owner picking a number. They come from supply and demand meeting each other. When a lot of people want something and there isn't much of it, the price goes up. When there's plenty and nobody wants it, the price goes down. That simple idea explains a lot. Why is housing in cities like New York or San Francisco so expensive? Too many people want to live there. Not enough homes exist. Why do software engineers get paid so well? Tons of companies need them. Not enough qualified people to fill the roles. Use this to plan your own career. Your income is fundamentally set by market demand. When your skills are scarce and a lot of people need them, your price goes up. So the question isn't, what do I feel like doing? It's, what does the market need, and what can I actually provide? Find the overlap between low supply and high demand, and put your abilities there. That's your leverage. All right, let's bring it all together. Mankiw's Principles of Economics hands you 5 tools. 1. Opportunity cost. The real cost of any choice is the value of the best option you gave up. Before you decide, ask what else you could do. 2. Marginal thinking. Don't chase a perfect decision. Just make each small decision a little better than the last. 3. Incentives. Your behavior is shaped by the incentives around you. Want to change your behavior? Change the incentive. 4. Comparative advantage. Don't try to do everything yourself. Find what you're best at and hand off the rest. 5. Supply and demand. Your value is set by market demand and how scarce your skills are. Put your abilities where supply is low and demand is high. Put those 5 tools together, and you have a genuinely complete framework for thinking like an economist. Economics isn't some distant academic subject. It's practical wisdom for the choices you make every single day. It teaches you to see not just the obvious effects of a decision, but the hidden, invisible costs, too. This book isn't really teaching you how to make money. It's teaching you how to think. It's over 800 pages, but you don't need to read every one to benefit. Just take these 5 tools, load them into your head, and start using them to look at your own life. If this was useful, hit like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments. What's one decision in your life you're stuck on right now? Let's break it down together. See you in the next one.